Hey everybody, it's John Hope Bryant. So this is gonna seem like I'm picking on black people, but in reality I'm picking on all folks that I care about, but I'm particularly focusing on people that I care about that can't afford to miss a mark on this thing called the path to success. Because my Caucasian friends, on balance, there are a lot of poor whites in this country, so noted. More poor whites actually technically than poor anybody else. But on balance, they have, stable families. On balance, they pass down generational wealth. On balance, they've got the ability to hire each other and hook each other up. On balance, they own stocks and bonds. On balance, on balance. That's not better or worse. It's just, we've got the legacy, African Americans, the legacy of discrimination, bias, slavery, Jim Crow, and we're darker, whether we like it or not. We stick out. So we got to be conscious, of how we flow, because if you're black, you're born on probation in America. You got to be twice as intelligent, twice as well dressed, get up twice as early, stay up twice as late, be twice as smart, be twice as prepared, because the world really is not designed to hook you up, right? So even when somebody doesn't mean you wrong, they may not mean you right. So what is the meaning of all of this? Let's get off a plane coming from Miami for my wife's birthday weekend. Shatra, fabulous time, family and friends. And my mouth is on the floor. Not just us, okay? But I'm just saying, we can't afford what I'm about to tell you is going on. We're wearing slippers as if we just rolled out of bed. We're wearing rollers in our hair. We're combining that with the best fashion that money can buy, brands, and best I can tell, from what I observe, we're undereducated. Too many of us are fascinated with the arts. I love the arts. My brother Killer Mike and T.I. and Howard Hewitt and all these folks and Quincy Jones, they've made a market of it. But you cannot have 50 million black people trying to be 5,000 performing artists and 5,000 professional athletes. I've said it repeatedly, I'm gonna say it again. You need a professional skill. You need my man here who's driving, he's got a skill. This is a talent. He owns his own business, meaning that this is his own private, I hope he has an LLC, limited liability corporation. He does. He's shaking his head, says yes, right? You have your own LLC. So we didn't talk about this, but this man has a portable skill that he can take any place, anywhere in this country, maybe even the world, and be self-employed. And he's got a schedule. He's got his proper, But if I rolled up in here, he's got rollers in his hair. he's got 15 earrings on. He's got slippers. He can do whatever he wants. I probably wouldn't hire him again, though. First of all, I'm not trying to have my driver stick out more than me. And I don't know what else. To me, that's just messy. What else is going on in your life? I need drama-free for an efficient operation. Markets, investors love no drama. This gentleman here, as you see, is no drama, right? He's efficient. And this, by the way, the company that he's affiliated with is also black-owned. I use black-owned vendors whenever I can, minority-owned vendors. It's an Ethiopian young man who I met working as a valet who decided to leverage that into his own business, driving cars. Now he has 6 or 8 cars. But I'm starting to think that I may have to train up the Special Forces team, because the General Army have decided that success comes before work. That's just not true. Only in the dictionary does the word success come before the word work, because it's alphabetical, okay? Please write that down. Anybody hating what I'm saying right now, I apologize, but I'm not sorry. I'm trying to save you. There's a whole generation, maybe a generation and a half of young people of color. I'm not in middle age. I'm not sure what we're gonna do. when the cool is over, when the fashions have played out, when whatever we're doing in the short term to make that money, get that paper, get that cash, all these phrases we love, get paid, when that plays out and you can't do that anymore in the short term. Ladies, when the cuteness falls away, you can't get another I really apologize if y'all offended by what I'm saying. And you gotta raise a family. You gotta go to a regular job. You need a regular skill. You need to plan for retirement. You know, the question is very basic. What's your marketable skills? You can't be cute for a living. You can't be handsome for a living. You can't be cool for a living, right? Nobody cares, really. What's your marketable skill? Long term, are you investing in the stock market? Look, let me back up. There's two ways to live. You can make money and get it, or you can focus on building wealth. Basically, and this is from my book, Up From Nothing, wealth is a mindset. You build wealth in your sleep. Please listen to me. That's stocks, that's bonds. Don't tell me you can't invest in stocks. You're paying $1,000 for a pair of tennis shoes. Okay, the hairdo costs $300-400, right? The plane ticket you were just on costs somewhere between $300 to $1,000. The weekend that I just saw you on cost somebody over $1,000, probably a couple grand. The restaurant that I saw you at, I know what my bill was. That bill for the group had to be kicking on between $500 to $1,000 or more. So don't tell me you can't afford to buy some stocks. I mean, you can buy fractional shares for $25. Real estate. Don't tell me you can't afford to buy a piece of real estate. If you're renting in a house, you can afford to buy a home. I'm the largest minority-controlled owner of single-family rental homes in America. So, and I've just been doing that since 2017. That is one of my other businesses, right? And I built a portfolio in 3.5 years. I'm just asking you to buy one. If you're renting someplace, then say to yourself, I should own a home. That starts with that, I should own a home. Once you buy that house, don't let people tell you don't own a home. It's ridiculous that the bank owns a home. No, they own it. If you default, you own that home. You own the appreciation, the depreciation. You own the mortgage interest that gets deducted. You own the pride of ownership. You own that home, all right? So whether you want to buy a home, own a home, get an education, that builds wealth. If you have a college education, even 2 years, you're gonna make multiples more than somebody with a high school education. Like you'll make 7 figures more, like millions of dollars more with a college education than you will with high school.